Yes. Ngizamtshela if uzoxosha abantu nginancane ba. If uzoxosha abantu bethu la. Uziboshe nawe.
O ka se berekele shopo ya o tshwana le Rapsen Rabaraba tax shop or superstore, and then wa kry lore o na le passport but you become a manager. That is not allowed. Here fitla there's this thing e re bitsang gore ke section 19 whereby
So his name is Xolisa, and he wants to stand out, and he wants to stand and protect the interest of Africans. I've made a podcast about the things that Zimbabweans are doing, where we together ourselves and the Zimbabweans need to agree that yes, there are things that Zimbabweans are doing that is not fair, but amongst them is the fact that they have to help us identify those wrong Zimbabweans who are doing wrong things, and in the process of doing that we might find solutions together as Africans. But this guy that I'm showing you here, he's been a hero to a lot of Zimbabweans and a lot of South Africans, because he stole 900,000 from Magen Bean. People are laughing. The Dudula side of our population says it serves them well because they were telling them not to hire. You'll see the Dudula people don't want these people to be hired, and so you hired them, you have it good. But the other people who say, well, he paid his own salaries. The problem is I can't show you the receipts of what these people are saying. But chief among them, they say him as a good guy. So he's a Zimbabwean hero in South Africa who has managed to swindle, almost 1 million from what the readings are. But this is besides. But Xolisa is fighting a guy like this because he's saying to Debonair, he said, Debonairs all over, you keep hiring these guys and we'll close these malls. We'll close them because you do not want to come in and assist us whenever such things happen. There are a lot of stories where people come into South Africa and boss the Somsara. So because chief amongst this is the fact that Xolisa is worried that as South African, I might be misquoting him, South Africans have to be fired by Zimbabweans in South Africa. I could be misquoting him, but this is what he says in the video. But Xolisa has agreed to come to the podcast to explain it in full. We just don't know when he will find the time to do so. But I hope that he does, so he can clarify the whole matter by himself. So until he does that, thank you very much for listening. Let's just watch this space where he comes in to explain it. Thank you.
Yes. Ngizamtshela if uzoxosha abantu nginancane ba. If uzoxosha abantu bethu la. Uziboshe nawe. No, ukwenza. No, ngihamba mina. Ayakuza I'll but when I say ngizobula for wena. Mamela, Vegas, very bad at the center there. You want fucking make business in our own people.
I understand. You should let us find the right way.
Which is the right way? The bullshit that is Zimbabwean come in our country. And Atosha umuntu like ekhaleni as Zimbabwean. Yes, on you ama Zimbabwean like South Africa. Abanye siyamxosha samfuni la. We don't want a Zimbabwean here. He's firing our own people, a South African. Why does Debonair employ a Zimbabwean as a manager? A Zimbabwean. Why don't we let country now?
Yeah, no, it's
Amanda, let me tell you something that you don't know. What I'm telling you is not constitutional.
yes.
It's not constitutional.
Yes, understand.
Because I'm telling you, if all these franchises are going to come here and employ foreigners in our own country,
Yes,
Amanda, this is very far like a shopping center. Abubakar. You can go and tell the center management, we will not have Zimbabweans or any foreign. No, take my details. Take my details. You guys are gonna call me. If you don't call me, you're going to buy in a shopping center.
Yes, I understand.
You won't have a foreigner
I
here.
understand.
Silungisa yini?
Nongisho ukuthi
Abahambe babuyele emakhantrini wabo la kusebenza ama-South African. Ayasincenge muntu futhi asisaphi.
ethi number yakho
079 543 2828. Igama lami uXolisa Sicweli.
5858.
No, 079 543 2828.
country. For one, o ka se berekele shopo ya o tshwana le Rapsen Raba tax shop or superstore, and then wa kry lore o na le passport but you become a manager. That is not allowed. Here fitla there's this thing e re bitsang gore ke section 19 whereby e loring e no botsa gore di jobs tse dintsi are reserved for South Africans, including informal tradings are reserved for South Africans. People tend to gore he ba na le a passport then ba na le access ya ora na tsona dilo tsentse, and then the bylaws they wa idumela a dia pass. So what we would do go gore we will make it a point ta gore okay re tlo nna fatshe le the management of the company or the owner of the company to say this thing and this thing, it's an offense. You are not supposed to do this because South Africans are educated and certificated. Social development, it released I think it was 150 scarce skills, say but Hoba manager is not one of them. Hoba a shop operator is not one of them. To become a construction worker is not part of it. To work at restauranting is not part of it. So right now we are saying okay, sharp. You might be legal in the country, but this thing is not allowed because of a company ya Rapsen Raba wholesaler. Nenyaka a manager. Netwanze approach the social development there we taking from geographical location at Ridgeville and Notas Garden Sosville. A conogrammo capable of a manager a store. Then what I check in other cities. If I agree in other cities, then social development let's check at the whole country or mutana in that particular skill before we can opt for foreign nation other foreign nationals. And alone at that person total for a certain period. Not wakara mutabereka for 10 years or 20 years. No. Otota for a certain period and then otlaira it's skill transfer.
Okay. I understand your constituency might need you to speak in vernacular. If you can keep trying, but maybe make English dominate, because the people who might be interested